Computer.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I know it's 7 on a Sunday. I know it's a little bit late, but for everyone that's made it, thank you so much. I promise Bernadette and I will respect your time tonight. My name is Megan Buss, and I have been with Arbonne now, gosh, for 4 years. And quickly, just a little bit about me. I am a mom. I am a wife. I run an entirely separate LLC. My wife is a college coach, so we live a very busy life, just probably like everyone on this call tonight. We are busy. I do not want an award for that, though. So many people wear that as a badge of honor, and let's be honest, I think that's our biggest excuse are our kids and having no time. And I definitely don't want that to be a badge of honor. So when I was presented with Arbonne and the thought of having something additional added to my plate, I was a little terrified, but I jumped into the product side first, recognized and realized our products do what they say they're gonna do. I had a very successful 30 days of healthy living, nutritional 30-day reset. And at that point, I really thought, well, heck, I'm gonna use these products. I love the community. That's something that I was striving to be a part of again. I was a college athlete. I was a college coach. I love community. So when I heard that I could be a part of something growth-minded, I could lead teams. That's something I chose to do. I could get an amazing discount on these products that I knew I was going to use forever, and I could share them and make an additional stream of income. I was all in because for a stay-at-home mom, for me, I just needed something to fulfill that other side of my brain besides being a mom. So that's a little bit about me. 4 years later, I'm still here, more passionate than ever to see the growth of where this company has gone in 4 years, never mind to where it's going. And so that just makes me so excited that you joined. Maybe you came because someone forced you to come tonight, or maybe you came because you felt bad for the person that invited you and you just wanted to be a warm, a warm butt in the seat. But also there's so many people on this call, I'm sure, that want additional stream of income, and that may be for your retirement fund. That might be for your college education for your young ones that maybe are so little right now you can't even fathom thinking that far ahead. Or maybe you're like the average American that doesn't even have $500 in your emergency fund. Or you could be like me that is so grateful I said yes because I'm able to get groceries for my family that's growing and hungrier than ever, I feel like right now. So whatever it is, whatever brought you here tonight, we are so thankful. And we hope that you got something out of this. One thing to take away that you're like, wow, I would consider this. Okay, and I am joined by Bernadette. She will talk a little bit later, but let's get right into it. So we are actually positioned in a perfect place right now with network marketing, digital marketing, affiliate marketing, because the timing and trends are such that work habits are changing and people really want to work less in person and more on their own time. And so with Arbonne, you can do just that. We are a global wellness business and global wellness is booming. We are in 6 different countries. And so when it says global wellness, it's because we are in 6 different countries. So I love that so much. Social businesses are growing. Every time you go online, you're seeing someone sell something to you. And so just sitting there thinking, hey, how can I monetize my hours on social media, because we all know we do it, whether it's to escape from life, whether it's to catch up with people we don't even know about, or whether it's just to see the cool trending things. We are all online. We are always consuming media. And so how cool is it that you can actually have your own phone, be an independent consultant, and build a multi-million-dollar business from this? How cool. Okay.
Super cool.
So clean, conscious, connected, that is a staple. That is what we live for. We actually follow European Union standards. So I want to say I'm going to boast a little bit about our brand because the big elephant in the room right now is, gosh, I can get this stuff at Sephora, Target, Walmart, and you can get nutrition products, you can get skincare products, you can, but it doesn't follow under the same standards as Arbonne. So we follow European Union standards real quick. That just means that we eliminate thousands and thousands of non-toxic, we eliminate that from going into the manufacturing line. And so in Europe, they eliminate over 2,400 harmful chemicals that will never hit the production line. We want to step further, eliminate an additional 600. So we're well over that 3,000 mark, okay? Canada, I think, is at 700. The US only eliminates 18 to 30 on a good month. So think about that. We eliminate well over 3,000 banned ingredients. So that in itself sets us apart. And we are B Corp. Guys, I'm not going to get into it. So if you don't know what B Corp is, just a reminder, we have to show that we are, we are a force for good. We are positioned thinking that the planet and the people come well before the profit. Okay. And so we partnered with something called TerraCycle. So when you buy from Arbonne, you can ship it right back to TerraCycle, all of our goods. So whether it be a fizz stick, whether it be our lippy, and it goes right back. And really, honestly, they consciously redirect all of these into something like for park benches, or it's for the planet and the people. Okay, so just look it up. It's an extremely hard certification to get, and we are the top leader in health and wellness and beauty industry. We are the top leader in B Corps. So I love that so much. We are here to connect with the people, and we're here to be a force for good. And so for that, I am so grateful. Okay. Next, we are, gosh, how am I going to say this? Okay, I'm just going to run through the line. We are vegan. We are halal certified. We are non-GMO. We're gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free. We have no artificial anything. So that could go for fragrances, dyes, sugars. And we've never tested on animals. So if you are vegan, you know that sometimes that doesn't go hand in hand on animals. So we have never in 44 years tested on animals, which is absolutely amazing. And that's why the cruelty-free sticker with the bunny ears is so important to my family and I. And so we're held to clean, high standards. We're co-developed with so many scientists and experts, holistic medicine providers, everything. And so I love that so much. That is what separates us from everything on the shelves. So a little bit more, you can read, the safety. We have rigorous safety measures, global regulatory compliance, scientific rigor, clinical research, certifications with PETA, non-GMO, all of that. We're not formulated with any gluten. So those that are on this call right now, I quickly ran through it just because there's so much in depth I could talk about with every single platform. But I am a visual learner. That's why Bernadette and I decided to do a visual presentation so you can read through on your own. We can also send you this presentation if this is something that you want to look more in depth into. But just know that everything that is produced through Arbonne has gone through such rigorous scientific testing before it even hits the shelves. I'm talking 2 to 3 years before we'll even know about the formulas that are being on the production line, which I love so much. Okay, and so this is just a little bit of a measure of where we stand with the B Corp. You can see that we have the highest level of points. I never compare to other brands out there, but I think it's a really good indication. So you can see if you are using these brands, it doesn't mean that they're bad. It just means that we did get the gold star for holding that B Corp title. Okay, and so we're for the environment. We're super transparent and we're super accountable. And I love that factor. We're always being checked in and monitored every single year to meet certain bullet points. And that to me is just that we're held to high standards. And I love that so much. Perfect. We are a global opportunity. I talked about this. We're in Canada, Poland, Australia, New Zealand. And so this is just an opportunity for everyone. Not everyone's going to take this opportunity and run with it, but just know if you do know people, maybe you'll connect with them in your hometown from other places. Just realize that you have the opportunity to build a global mobile business. And for that, we can be so grateful for. I am going to say this. When I did look at network marketing, I made it very clear that I wanted to kind of chat with some other people to really get a grasp and understand what would make Arbonne different than a leggings company, or I would say like a bag company, right? And I think this hits it on the head perfectly. Consumable products. You can only order so many leggings. You can only order so many bags. In Arbonne, we have over 450 products that abide by the same standards. So when you're looking at an additional stream of income, whether it's affiliate marketing, network marketing, digital marketing, what we're talking about is look for something with consumable products, because what that means is people are falling in love with our nutrition products, whether it be Fizz, our protein, whether it be our ashwagandha intercom, whether it be our greens. They're falling in love and they're reordering because they're 30-day supply. So around the 20-25 day mark, I'm always getting reorders, and I love that so much. So again, 450 products. Your skincare is going to last you around 3 months, and then you have your personal care, whether it's your toothpaste, whether it's your deodorant, whether it's your hair care, the curl cream. I love the curl cream. I was buying those products anyway. I was buying the anti-frizz anyway. So it didn't look like my hand was stuck in an electrical outlet. I'm telling you, everything I use, all I did was switch it into my Arbonne store and get the best products at the best discount. Right? And I was able to get a link, a website, to be able to share that with other people. So I love that so much. Yes. So
And better for you too.
Yes. And we're going to list just 2 things that we're really known for. We're known for our #1 global health and wellness 30-day reset. And so it's called the 30 Days Healthy Living. This is how I started my journey with Arbonne, and this is how Bernadette started her journey. It was so awesome because both of our partners started the journey with us, which made it so fun, and so did a lot of our friends, right? And so we were looking for a program. For me at the time, I had just had 2 children. I was in a mental fog. I was constantly tired, which is obviously normal to an extent for having 2 small children. I was overweight. I was inflamed. I didn't have regular bowel, the whole thing. My mood was off, my anxiety, right? And so someone told me, look at this sustainable nutrition program. You eliminate for 30 days acidic, inflammatory, addictive substances, and watch how your body can process out the toxins, and watch how you start to feel alive again. Guys, you're supposed to feel really good. I understand the average American only feels average and around 60% most of their life, but you're supposed to have energy. You're supposed to feel good. Your skin's supposed to shine, right? But I think we get caught up in the processed foods and the inflammatory foods, a lot of alcohol, a lot of coffee. So just recognize the supplements aren't everything, but recognize how our farming is nowadays. We're only getting 30% of the nutrients we should, because they pick the crops 40% earlier than they used to. So recognize this comes with a whole meal plan. I mean, it comes with shopping lists. It comes with amazing one-on-one mentoring. So when I saw this program and I signed up for it, I said, this is what people need. And I shared, and this is how I built my business on the 30 Days of Healthy Living. So that's an amazing product you have in your store. And then the next product that sells very nicely is our skincare, and it's our Age Well skincare. I will not get into this. I am not a skincare guru, so you don't have to know everything about everything to be the best consultant. I'm going to tell you that I still look at sheets when people have questions about the skincare, because that is not my jam. I just know my face looks amazing, and it came off of being this inflamed, puffy, acne disaster. And then I also judged it and said, oh my gosh, it's 6 pieces. I used to use Dove soap. Okay. Hello. That was like a huge awakening for me. But the test results, it's been proven back to back. People love this 5-step regimen. And now it takes me about 2 minutes a day to do. And I thank Arbonne so much, because if 4 years I didn't start, I don't know where I'd be today. So if you are still using Dove soap or Cetaphil, try to look for a clean, healthy skincare. We have 4 different lines, guys. We have something for everyone. So again, that's in your store. Everyone's looking for skincare. Everyone's looking for the best anti-aging line. And yes, have we been in Allure magazine and Marie Claire? And we've gotten all those awards, and that's great, but it actually does what it says it's going to do. And that's fully, our packaging is, you'll never find in a landfill. So that's fully recyclable, which for me, that goes through quite a few of this skincare. I love the fact that it's not harming our planet. So if you want to know more about our skincare and stuff like that, please just go to the person that sent you to this call, because they will explain it all to you. Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
So, good timing. So why Arbonne? Why now? So let me tell you a little bit about my story. I was in corporate for a number of years, and about 2 years ago, I was laid off for the first time. So it was quite shocking. And so, what do you do? And you try and look for full-time work, but you know what? Sometimes that just doesn't happen. There's something else out there in the universe that's going to be much better than that. And I have coaching degrees. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to start up my own business. But it just wasn't enough. And I was really looking for that home. If I'm going to do something and have my own business, I want to be able to know that I'm doing something good. I want to be able to know I'm helping other people. I mean, I ran teams for years, so that's what I wanted. And so I, funny enough, had been using Arbonne for 10 years, the skincare, and not really knowing much about the business or about the other products. And so when I met Megan, she said, no, there's a whole lot more to that. And I did some diving, and I'm like, oh my God, at my age, I'm just starting to think about, maybe I'm really not that healthy. Maybe I really don't have to have this gut. Maybe there are products that can help me. And I absolutely fell in love with the 30-day, like Megan said, and really did quite well with it. And what's interesting, what I liked about it is not so much the 30-day, but what happened after that. I didn't want to go back to some of those foods that I was eating. I didn't want to, every Friday or Saturday night have 2 or 3 glasses of wine, because I didn't want to feel the way I was feeling. And when you do go off, believe me, your body's going to tell you that it's not going to feel that good. So let me just tell you a little bit about why Arbonne, why now. So my why is a little bit different. I have all my children are married. I'm going to be 63 in a couple of months. And I thought about this. What do I have that I can give to my kids? What can I do? And we have whatever we have as far as savings, but I can create a passive income that either I can give to my kids or give to my grandkids when I have my grandkids. I don't have them yet. So, to me, that is like, it freaks me out when I know I can do that. So again, some of the other things that we are hearing from some of the people coming on board is, this just like AI, there's no way to get away from the gig economy right now. There's no way to get away from AI. It's all here. It's going to be here. More than 50% of the US workforce will be in a gig economy by 2028. Everyone is on this health thing, post-COVID, shifting towards, holistic wellness. People want to get off the pills. People don't know how. We're here. We're educators. We can show them how they can live happier, healthier lives. Changing workforce dynamics. People now are doing that side hustle because they can work hybrid, increasing demand for wellness products. And, people are confused. So we have to be out there. We have to tell them what the story is, just like Megan had talked about. And this is another thing that is unbelievable. You know what? People are living longer. Do they really have enough money? Are they prepared for a longer retirement? These are all real things. So whatever it is that is going to say, oh my God, I need to learn more. And that's what I was like. I need to learn more. Go to your consultant or contact Megan or myself and ask us questions. Whatever it is, we can help you, get those answers. So part of the business opportunity, how it works is, I'm going to say 2 things. It's simple. Okay. You're going to share the products, right? Because you don't want to keep it to yourself. It's a gift. Okay. You want to be able to show other people how they can live happier, healthier lives because you've done it yourself. You have figured it out. You've felt it, and you want to build a team, and you want to teach that team how to do the same thing you're doing. But I'm going to tell you one thing. It's not a walk in the park. You will have to put some time aside. You will have to consistently create, a changing routine different than what you do today. That's the way it is. Anything that is worth doing is gonna be uncomfortable, but that's what we're all here to help you get through that and know that it's all worth it. So how do you earn? there's commission on your personal sales. You also earn commission on your team sales. So I'm going to have Megan go through some of the different levels of the different management commissions so you can understand that.
Absolutely. Thank you. So the Arbonne business levels, there's 4, right? I know a lot of other companies, you never get to the top 1%, but here everyone has an equal playing field. If you promote and you put in more effort than your sponsor, you just simply go past your sponsor. That's what I love about network marketing, affiliate marketing, digital marketing. Like, I just love it's effort based. It doesn't matter where you start. It honestly just matters about the journey that you go on, right? To get to the destination that you want. And I say destination because each level really provides you with a low and high end of what is possible. And again, these are the averages, but I hope if you're on this call, you're not average. I think you really want to know, what are the possibilities? What can I exceed in this compensation plan? So we have 4 levels. So district manager is the first of 4 levels. And there you can earn as little as $200 to $1,000 a month, which is great. You also can get $200 cash bonus. So that's incredible. So every single level, even as a consultant level, you can get $100 cash bonus, which I love so much. So did anyone on this call get a monthly bonus? Because I sure know that when I worked a 9 to 5, I did not get a monthly bonus. I was excited if I even got a 2% increase in pay every single year. So rest assured, every single month, you, based on your effort, can get a bonus. And I love that so much. Area manager is where your business becomes willable. So that's anywhere at the lower end, $1,000, all the way up to about $4,000 a month. And this is your, really where you're going to start to see some life-changing extra money coming into your household. This is where your mortgage could be paid, or, a lot of your bills. Okay. The 3rd level of management is regional vice president. And this is an incredible opportunity to get here. And so many people have so much gratitude, right? Because you get an $800 Mercedes-Benz cash bonus, which I love every single month, to go to buy or lease a white Mercedes-Benz, which is so fun. You also are really seeing life-changing money. So you're getting anywhere between $4,000 all the way up to around $12,000 a month. Again, those are averages. You can always make less. You can always make more. And here is where you're going to see $600 cash bonus for reaching, the bonus level structure of what has been put in place, right? And that's sponsoring, and that's numbers. And then the last level, national vice president, this is where you get a free trip to Hawaii every single year for your national conference amongst all your other peers. This is also where it's going to be $1,000 cash bonus toward Mercedes. And this is also where you're going to start to see, this is like drastically life-changing. At the low end, it's around $22,000 a month. And then on the high end, it can accelerate so quickly, so anyway, so those are like life-changing numbers. If you are sitting there wanting just additional funds for groceries or for like your Verizon bill or whatever it may be, that district manager, area manager spot is amazing. Okay. I can pay my timeshare, go to earnings.arbonne.com. I can pay my mortgage payment at executive area. And so that's really not life-changing, but it is life-changing, right? For me, it is personally. Like, I love that I can do that for my family because I said yes to this business. And so really, those are averages. And I just want to put that out there, not to brag or boast, but to really tell you guys that anything is possible if you decide to say yes, close the back door, and take a chance on yourself. If you believe in yourself, the effort that you put into this business is going to grow, and you're going to be able to share that with other people.
Yes. So some of the other additional benefits are, your upline is certainly going to be a huge support for you to be successful, and for us to be able to coach you to get you to whatever your goals are, which could be different than others that are on the team. The most amazing thing that I find, and I'm a person that never stops learning, I am like on, an absolute roller coaster right now because it's incredible how you learn so much about yourself. So the personal growth will not only help you achieve what you want to achieve with Arbonne, but if you have a full-time job, let me tell you something, that's going to translate right back to what you're doing in your full-time job. And you're going to be 60% better in your job just by what you're learning on building a business. And yeah, you're going to make a difference in other people's lives. It's amazing what you can do when you're sharing something with someone else. And they said, I have not been able to sleep for 2 years. And I tried the dream tea. And I can't believe I didn't even get up in the middle of the night to pee. And I'm sorry, but that's a definite, like, win. So it's amazing. And you'll be celebrating all of those wins. So that's our story. What do you think, Megan?
Yeah, I love that, Bern. Thank you so much. I want to leave you with this. What if you knew that you couldn't fail? Would you say yes to this business? What would additional time and money do for you? Think about those questions. If you look out the projected 5 years from now, what does that look like? What does that look like? Does it look the same? Because if it looks the same and that terrifies you, take a look at this business and ask yourself, don't sit there and say, but what if this doesn't work? Sit there and change your mindset and say, but what if this does work? It gives me the goosebumps still. Like, what if this opportunity is what everything you've been waiting for? It's boiled down to this. Like, how amazing to have something that you can run throughout the nooks and crannies of your day, set aside intentional time to build something that in 5 years you can be like, holy God, I'm looking back 4 years ago. I was a completely different person. I was in a completely different headspace and financially in a completely different spot. So ask yourself, what if this does work? Get back to the person that sent you to this call. Thank you so much for sharing your time tonight. And Bern, thank you so much for sharing your story and your passion for Arbonne. I just love it so much. I love doing life with you.
I know. Thanks, guys.